In this part of the video, we will discuss the very jump act of the supporting actors and a jump entry of another local conflict. Out of nowhere, there are a lot of interruptions in such communities and societies that everybody tries to interrupt. Everybody tries to just say something and get involved in others' jobs. So here we see another person is entering, although we had some excuses not to show the face of that character, the person, for some reasons. So this is a guy here. I wanted to picture the chaos, the very panic, and the very dramatic entry of this person. He is one of the local leaders. He brings tension. He brings panic inside the scene. And all he tries to say is that he got the news that there is a girl came from the USA and she wants to do a school for kids. Without our information, she cannot do anything, or unless he wants to meet the girl very in person, face to face. So we have very conflicting scene here. The girl is in tension. The boy is in tension, but the boy doesn't show this supporting actor. He doesn't show the problem is there. He says, I'm going to handle this. Back outside the room, it's very chaotic scene. It's very panic. It's very tense scene that the person wants to get in. Yeah, definitely they want, but they can't get in. And here we have very narrow vision of the girl. I wanted to intensify the scene over and over. Right after the scene, we have a little down of the conflict, then another chapter of the real problem comes here. With the entrance of this main negative person, main antagonist, the character is Jaylon. He is here in this scene. So we see the different two visual aspects of the film, of the scene. The first is negative. He has very big intention in his eyes. The reasons I shot this scene with these very weird details, a lot of questions going on. Who is this guy came into the scene? What are these supporting roles doing? Why are they leaving the room? At the very first point, immediately, why is he offering alcohol without knowing the girl? That's all we had documents in hand. There's such a stupid act, such shameless act. So without any hesitation, the man enters into the scene and he just offers the girl, because he has that very linear mindset, very negative. Any girl from the West comes, those are interested in very dirty activities, very desirous, very lustful ideas, what he has, nurturing that in his mind. So he is entering the scene, he is just getting into, he's stepping completely out of his own limitation and out of his zone, and he's playing his own mind. Whatever is going in his mind, he sees that in the girl. On the other side, we see the girl is repeatedly excusing and apologizing for what is happening. She is just excusing the situation. by showing a knife and calling that poisonous knife. He is bringing more threat, more risk to her life. Even before she was a vulnerable emotionally, she was trying to control, but now he is threatening that area, that not tightening that risky area and vulnerability into the death. And yeah, that's the final act of this guy for risking her life. Otherwise, she would have to respond to his demand. Right after she refuses his demand, even though he is risking her, showing the knife, poisonous knife, the man goes to another level, uh, threatening and making her into even more fear with physical violence. He slaps her on face. In this particular scene, I wanted to show that one little slap or physical violence could not take down any person. That is Sarah. But here, she's representing that she is in her monthly period, and that cycle, the blood pressure is too low, and any little pressure could get her down. Generally, we have this in female when they go through their monthly period. So it's very normal their blood pressure goes low. So any physical violence, any emotional violence could get them down. That's why this antagonist, as a predator, comes over and occupies the entire room, controls the room. He tries to overcome the entirely emotionally, um, victimize her, and tell dominant the situation and order her whatever he wants that should be done, and she should respond all positive to her to his demand. And most of the girls, those are the victim of sexual harassment and exploitation, they go through this situation in such disaster and even worse and worse that we cannot even think. There are a lot of points to cover and discuss about this main scene, main climax tragedy of the film. We will continue that in our next video. Thank you for watching and staying with us.